Hey freaks, I'm back posting once again. I want to quickly highlight these comments. Even though my channel is extremely small in the grand YouTube space, the little interaction that y'all have given me is greatly appreciated, especially since I want to be posting more often. So I want to just say thanks, and I hope that I can bring in more viewers with similar tastes in the near future. And with that being said, let's finish this game off. Pause. In my last video, the ending I had gotten is what some would regard as the main ending, because it leads directly into Drakengard 2. But there's an issue. With the release of Drakengard 3, it effectively retconned Drakengard 2, giving me even more reason to skip it. So in order to start getting the other endings of the game, you have to do a little bit of backtracking, redo some of the old missions. Some require speedruns or doing certain things. In my first video, I briefly went over allies and said that they aren't really integral to the story. I kinda still believe that, but they do play some significance in the story, as what happens to them kinda leads up to some of the endings. So I'm gonna take the time now to kinda briefly explain them a little bit more so that there's context for later cutscenes. There are 3 total allies that you can recruit in this game, them being Leonard, Ariosh, and Seer. They are all similar to Kaim, as they are all pack bearers, and they all have their own pack beast. Leonard's being a fairy, Ariosh being Undyne and Salamander, and Seer's being a golem. Leonard and Ariosh's relevance to the story is less meaningful than Seer's. This is because Seer is the twin brother of Mana, the priestess for the Cult of the Watchers. So it makes it more incentivizing when you complete his side story that he wants to go and find his sister, save her from whatever she's under, all that biz. So now that you kind of have a rough idea of who these people are, I'm just going to go straight into chapter 9 and getting on with the endings because they roll in fast. So in order to even do chapter 9, you have to first beat the game, which isn't an issue because I've already done it. But then you have to go back to chapter 7 verse 4, which is the second fight with Inuart, and you have to deal 80% damage within 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which wasn't very hard because you've already fought him 2 or 3 times at this point in the story, and you're going back to do it again. So you kind of have down how to beat him quickly. And we are already met with the first difference in the story, which is instead of Inuart just running away, never to be seen again, you tail him to the Empire's capital. After catching up to him, you get boots on the ground, you blast your way through enemies trying to find him, and his plan is utterly unthinkable. He plans to use the seeds to resurrect Freyja. Of course, we stop him because he is utterly insane. After defeating him, we give him at least one last respect by letting him die together with Freyja. And after doing that, we make our way to the church, where we find Mana, and I'm just gonna let this scene play out.
Almost. Not much longer. Dragons. Tools of the gods. My servant.
Anyways, after viewing that traumatizing cutscene, I am immediately jump scared with this. The dragon is now in chaos form. I could only assume at this point in time that this could only mean that I got a bad ending. There is no universe where someone would be playing this game and assume, oh, my dragon went from level 2 to chaos. Yeah, I'm definitely on the right path. Nobody has ever thought that. But it gets even better. because upon walking up to the seal or seed, whatever it is at the church, goes out on a limb and is just, oh, our pact is over because you're too powerful and you need to die. And I am then immediately shown probably the scariest thing I've seen in this game, and then here the dumbest thing in this game back to back. Holy shit, that's a dragon. Dude, this fight is sick as hell. And it's totally.
I am Kaim.
What? Why did he say that? Why did he say that?
I am Kaim.
Oh! I am Kaim! Okay, dude. That shit scared me. I'm not gonna lie to you. This fight was extremely difficult. It was partially due to the fact that at around halfway, Angelus would start spamming like these attacks that would ride on the ground and kind of track you. I didn't really understand how to dodge them a lot of the time. I either just prayed they didn't hit me or, I just got hit by them. In my winning attempt, I somehow got the AI to not do that at all. And I ended up having an easy time for some reason. The struggle is won. The dragon's blood spilled. As Kaim destroys the seed, not a trace of fear or doubt clouds his face. Outside the temple, a million dragons howl as they rise to begin the annihilation of mankind. With battle lust shining in his eyes, Kaim runs into the light.
You have become strong.
Moving on. When fighting Inuart in the Empire capital, if you don't manage to beat him fast enough, he actually succeeds in reviving Fridii, leading to the very next encounter.
Fridii.
You have returned to me.
With Footy Eye being revived, turning into a giant winged demon, we are immediately put into a boss fight. Her attack patterns mainly consist of throwing sonic booms, flashing my screen with bright lights, and then with that being followed up with giant swords I have to destroy before they absolutely evaporate my health bar. But in the end, she was not very difficult, and I ended up beating her on the first try.
Be strong! The goddess gave her love to no man, not to a god. That is not the goddess. It is something different. Time. There is no end for us. But still, you battle on.
What the fuck was that vibe? That's it.
The seeds never were, and mankind remains unforgiven.
After doing all that, we then have to continue with what we usually do, and that is completing missions to progress further in the game. The next few missions that we have to do aren't really of too much importance, other than the fact that one of them you have to complete in a timely manner, or else you get locked into a certain ending, meaning that if you complete the mission fast enough, you actually get to progress with the next ending, and if you don't, it just puts you back on the main story path leading to ending A. With that being said, when completing the mission fast enough, you find a secret portal that leads straight into the Sky Fortress, with earlier in the mission, Angela stating that this area bears a hefty resemblance to the interior of the Sky Fortress. And after battling our way through, we finally make our way to Frutii.
Don't think of me as a traitor, Kaim. We are creating a new world. A world where Frutii lives. Open your eyes. Hear what our priestess says. We can survive.
Inuart, you mustn't stay here. Please go away now.
The Watchers do not laugh. The Watchers must not wake. La 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 la. 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 I'm just a girl. A normal girl. What's this?
This dirt! No, don't. Forget the seal and help me. Forget the seal and help me.
Stupid man. Please help me. Help me. Please. Hold me, my brother.
Stop it.
I can see into your heart.
No, that's not true. You lie. I hate you. I hate you. Filth!
This world needs destroying. I'm dirty. I'm dirty. I'm no goddess.
I
I
renounce
renounce
it.
it.
Please. Please, my brother. So, you failed at playing goddess. Now what? Don't look at me.
Do the Watchers laugh too?
Fool, be calm. Control your anger. The seeds will soon be sown. The world is in grave danger. Quickly now, let not her death be in vain.
So, the thing that I find quite weird about this sequence of cutscenes is that this leads back to the main game. Like, Frutii dying in this sense goes straight back to chapter 7. So, I had to replay the mission over again, and instead of going to the end, you have to go back and find Mana, as she will be just in a room, and when you approach her, it starts a new set of missions. With the first one of these missions being that you have to chase down Mana with these images that she's projecting, leading all the way to this circular room where you actually find her.
The Watchers, they sing. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Stop it! Don't hurt her! Leave my sister alone! No! Golem, stop! You don't understand! Mana is my sister! It's my fault that she became like this!
Mother!
Be strong, Mana! Mother, she's already dead.
La 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 la. Don't miss the Watchers. La 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 la. Silence. You cannot kill me. I am loved. Loved by them more than anyone else. See? Humans still don't know what they really need. Stupid.
They're all stupid. Salvation lies before them. But stupid people won't be loved.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Those who aren't loved die.
If Sally dies, me sad.
Forgive me. Forgive me, Mana. Golem, please, help.
Now is the time to feel the love of the gods. A deep love. A great love.
A love powerful and formidable. A love that crushes like a mace. La 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 la.
What is it? What's happening? Can that child truly be a god?
Furiai! Furiai!
Inuart.
The gods are dead, Furiai. No more gods! We are free! It's all right. All is well now. Have no fear. There is a way.
What will you do?
Furiai, we will give birth to the world. Though paradise is lost, we shall be gods!
After the death of Mana, it just seems like all logic and reasoning go out of the window, as a swarm of flying babies drop down from the sky and begin to ravage the world. I couldn't make this shit up even if I tried. And even after fighting through the sky and landing, it just seems like everything is a bit hopeless with how many of these things there is. And it's further intensified by what happens in the cutscene after this mission.
Let us become one, my beautiful children.
Arios! What are you doing?
The greatest of feasts. They're devouring Arios!
All has become chaos. We have descended into hell.
Stop your slithering. The way is clear. Run for your life.
Wait!
You know it's the only way to clear a path. Go now. I shall stay.
No! I don't want you to go. Why can't you come with us? Why? Leonard, I don't want anyone else to die.
Sere, you are a fine young lad. You mustn't be afraid. I will not die. Now go, please.
Hey, stupid! What do you think you're doing? You'll get me killed too! And if you die, you won't see Sere anymore! Please, Leonard, live! Don't sacrifice yourself! Please! Please! No! Stop! Let me go! You're too scared to die, right? Hey, you bastard! No! No! No!
Death need not be the end of hope!
And just like that, they both sacrifice themselves. Ariosh more for her own insanity, and Leonard for the greater good, with our next objective being to meet up with Hierarch Verdele and Sere.
The world will be swallowed. What is that? What warps the great time?
The heat! My body is burning!
A reaction? To what? To that?
The child lost his time. Yes, it is possible.
Sere, break.
great time. Perhaps our last chance.
Oh, help us! Please help us! No, no, I don't want to die! No!
Goodbye. Will you take me there? Are you sure? I understand. That thing controls time. We can't just leave it or else...
Suri, what will you do?
Only I can stop it. I'm the only one who has what we need. If you fight that, do you know what will become of you? A long time ago, there was a brave warrior who drank up all of time, drop by drop. He slept deep beneath the earth, forever young and strong. But then the world became bathed in blood, and the hero awoke. Now is my time, he said. The hero who had drunk of time traveled to the ends of the earth. The hero grew old and weak, and he died. But his time gave the world a new life, the end. It's called The Little Hero. My mother told it to me. The heroes of the stories are the hopes of the tellers. The hero is in you, too. I'm so happy. Come on, fly me there. Can we make it through?
It's impossible! Impossible! What can one child do?
Will you forgive me now, Mana?
I can comfortably say that this is probably the worst ending in the game, as everybody died. Maybe that the whole rest of the world is probably alive, most likely the Union, but everybody who, if there even is anybody in the Empire, they're all gone. Everybody in that surrounding area, I'd say, I dare say everyone, if they're attached by that continent, I am within reason
likely to believe that everybody in that continent got frozen in time. So it's probably likely that that killed hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people killed, as in they got frozen in time. But I do think that it's probably the best ending, as if that was like the Watchers and that was all of them, then they're probably gone for good, most likely. And that effectively wiped out the Empire. Moving on, I just want to say before I continue on, and I mean absolutely no hate to my few fans, but y'all were telling me to get ending E. Ending E. It all connects together. Just get ending E. What y'all neglected to tell me was that in order to get ending E, you have to collect every single weapon in the game. I spent an additional 10 hours getting the weapons. And I googled it. There are no cheats for this. There are like infinite health cheats, infinite XP cheats. I didn't use those. But there is no cheat for all weapons. So I had to one by one get every single weapon in order to unlock the final ending of the game. And here is my proof. Just to show that I did it. 100%. The links that I go to. But after collecting all the weapons, you get access to the final chapter. It kind of plays out the same to the last ending. The only difference being that instead of letting Sarah do his little time bit, you just handle it yourself. And in turn, you are teleported to somewhere completely and utterly foreign.
It's the end! The end!
And yet you do not pray.
To whom? What god can help us now?
No gods have ever heard your prayers. To catch the lion's cub, you must enter the lion's den. No, Kaim! Don't go! Please don't leave me alone! We will meet again, if we live. But at least... don't forget me! Ever!
Time lives hand in hand with good and evil. We too must adapt to this world of chaos.
Is this the land of the gods? What is this? This thing? What can we do?
I am absolutely baffled by what I just watched, and I was even more confused by what was happening on my screen at this very moment. And put simply, I don't really know. I kind of researched a little bit after, finishing this little portion, but I still don't really understand how we got to Tokyo, or Shinjuku as the wiki states. But all I know is that we're here, and that basically sets in motion the events that happen in Nier. Mainly being that the particulates that this thing lets off when you beat it basically creates a new disease slash plague that, you know, causes a sickness and the experimentation of people. It's super confusing, and I don't really know the full details yet, as I haven't gotten to Nier yet, nor have I gotten to the like even Drakengard 3, if that even helps with piecing together the story, as Drakengard 3 just goes backwards. But I do know, just from the little bit that I did research, that a lot of the story that comes before this point in time is that it's very muddy. There's not a lot of in between, at least according to the timeline in quotes that I saw. Please enlighten me or point me in the direction that can make me understand better, because the one thing that kind of gets me is what happens from then to what happens in Nier, because the timeline that I was seeing, it's just a book, and then it's like 300 years in between that, and then from that there's like 2 or 3 novels and a stage play, and then like 6,700 years later is Nier Automata. So I'm very confused and I need help.
It is done. At last.
This is Bravo 1. Unidentified target has been neutralized. Over and out.
And that's it. That is actually I'll say, the true ending of Drakengard 1, without getting into a long and yappy speech about whatever and this and that. I'm just gonna keep this ending short by saying I'm thankful for all the people that tuned in to my videos and watched through them, left a comment and gave me advice or told me what to do, kind of guiding me. I am appreciative of that, and I'm hoping that whatever I do in the future, you will be able to find enjoyment in it and will continue commenting and telling me what to do and play in the future. And with all that being said, bye-bye.